Coming to you from the Carwine Auditorium in the Milgard School of Business at the Tacoma campus of the University of Washington, I'm Stan Emmert. Dr. Altaf Merchant from the Milgard School of Business, let's talk about the MBA program. What's so great about it?
The MBA is a fascinating program that we have. The good thing about it is that we have top-notch faculty who have real-life experience, and therefore when students come in for the MBA program, they're able to really give them a real-life experience in terms of what are the big theories in various areas that we have, but also practical application. And the other good thing about our program is that we attract mid-level executives from right up to Seattle, right up to Redmond. So we have students who are managers, senior managers, even vice presidents of companies from banks and credit unions locally. From Microsoft, we've had executives from Amazon. So we attract a whole host of a variety of students. And the reason I mention that is because if you look at the MBA program, the teacher, the professor is more or less like a catalyst. And it's the students who bring so much. So we have so much of diversity of student thought, and then we have faculty who's very well experienced in the corporate world, so they're able to understand the application of the theory.
So the experience in the corporate world, though, is really very important because business is a practical application.
Absolutely.
You're a professor as well. Yep. What do you teach?
I teach marketing. So I'm a marketing professor, and I teach marketing to undergrads as well as to MBA students.
And you've been out in the real world too.
I have actually. I've been. After I did my MBA in marketing, I worked for about 10 years in brand management and global innovations across different countries. And I worked for companies like GlaxoSmithKline, Reckitt Benckiser, and Sara Lee. And I handle brands like Lysol and Dettol and Horlicks and Aquafresh toothpaste. So yeah, I find that my practical work experience really informs my teaching, and so that I can relate those theoretical concepts in a very managerial, understandable way to students, and then rather a very pedantic way of explaining those concepts.
So when I referred to the real world just a minute ago, the real world is actually inside the classroom.
Absolutely.
At the MBA program.
Absolutely.
Is that unique to business schools, or is it just something that Milgard does better?
I think MBA programs that we are quite different from undergraduate programs. What is unique about our program is that we are able to offer the program in such a way that it suits the convenience of our students. And what we've recently done is that in appreciation of what the students really want and what the community wants, because basically our students come from the business community. So we've done a lot of interviews and focus groups with our community members, and what information we've got is that the program should be such that it fits in with the students' schedules. Because our MBA students are working professionals, very busy. So we have this amazing, innovative model of imparting the MBA program, whereby a good part of it is hybrid, right? So students come on campus. They come on campus once a week, but at the same time, they're also able to access a lot of the material online. So I think this works really well. So that's something unique that we offer. And the other thing that is unique that we offer, and that I think is fitting in with the mission of the business school, is continually upgrading and updating our offering to the students, because we are really looking out for cutting edge education. So keeping that in mind, and keeping in mind the healthcare companies around the Tacoma area, we have a healthcare minor a specialization which we offer to the MBA students.
Oh, from the business standpoint.
Yeah, absolutely. So we try to do these things to make the package more attractive and lucrative to the community of students that we cater to.
Let's say that someone applies today, and let's look ahead 5 years from now. They've gone through the education. What do you think is going to happen to them after they get their MBA at Milgard?
What we do see in our students is a transformation of thought. Again, I like to go back to the mission of the business school in general. And our business school mission is really about lifelong learning, right? And so we aspire students to become learners not only when they are with us, but also when they've left us. The first thing that happens is students have a transformation in thought, because they're exposed to the top-notch, cutting-edge theories and their applications. Second thing is their vistas expand beyond their own understandings. Thirdly, they are very well networked with people, because it's all about networking as well. So they meet new people, they meet people from different organizations, so they develop a community of learners. And the last thing is, we hope that it burns a fire in them it ignites the fire in them, which makes them lifelong learners, and this curiosity that how can I keep updating my knowledge? Because even if you are a PhD, you don't always know everything. You have to keep updating your knowledge, and I think that's relevant in the corporate world as well as students who do our MBAs or even undergraduates.
Dr. Merchant, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you very much.